Hello, I'm Alec Roach, here with Jonathan Hayden with the Linton-Stockton Student Press. We're here with
Mayor John Wilkes.
Thank you for speaking with us today.
Glad to have you.
Before you were mayor of Linton, did you have any other positions in politics?
I was on the Greene County Council for 9 years.
What inspired you to run for mayor of Linton?
That's kind of a long story, but people wanted me to. The previous mayor had passed away and his wife had stepped in to take over, and they were looking for somebody to run, and I had not really planned on it, but I was encouraged to do it, and so that's how I got involved with the mayors, because I was on the county council at the time.
When you were elected mayor, what worries did you have?
What
Worries.
What worries did I have? Being able to do the job, to do it to the satisfaction of the citizens, to get projects done that I thought needed to be done, and whether we could accomplish things that we wanted. And I feel that we are accomplishing things. We are making Linton a better place to live.
As you were elected mayor, what visions did you have for your time as the mayor?
What visions did I have before my time?
For your time.
For my time. Well, I wanted to make Linton a better place. One of the big issues we had was flooding in the city, and we're working on that. We have the plan in place now to do that. I wanted to get a trail in town, to start trails for people. We've got that in the works now. I wanted to get a college connection coach at the school with Vincennes University. We got that done. I wanted to start a Main Street program through the Indiana Office of Community and Rural Affairs, and we have that going. So we've had a lot of things that I wanted to do that we're seeing that we're getting done. We're seeing done.
What coworkers have helped you the most as mayor?
What coworkers? Okay, I've been fortunate, and I have myself surrounded with some good people. Brent Slover, that you met over there on the other side a while ago, the utility superintendent, he is very essential to the city of Linton, and he does an excellent job. David Sisk, who you met back there, the CPA, the controller, he's been very helpful to me. I brought in Brent Murray as my utility superintendent down at the barn. He takes care of all the workers, getting the work orders out, the people out on the job. He's done an excellent job. I brought in a new person at the cemetery to run the cemetery for us, and Sharon Sparks, and she's done an excellent job out there. And we also have in Linton, and we're very fortunate, we have a lot of people that are concerned about the community, that volunteer and give their time. The pool board, they do an outstanding job. We're also associated with the Chamber of Commerce, the Main Street program I told you about. It's also has a spinoff called RDL, the Rediscover Downtown Linton. Those people all work very hard, but we have a lot of people in this community that donate their time to make Linton a better place.
What would you say the hardest part of being Linton's mayor is?
The hardest part? I don't know that anything's really hard. There's some things that are, I think dealing with some of the small issues are more of a problem than the big issues. Some of the little, I call them nitpicking things that kind of get under your skin. The big problems are not like the flooding situation or getting monies to do these projects. I enjoy doing that, but it's some of the little things that kind of bother you. I don't really say anything is really hard to do. I got a lot of good people around me that help me, but I don't have anything that's really a real difficult, that I call a real difficult situation.
That's all right. He asked you about the hardest part. How about what do you enjoy most about being Linton's mayor?
I enjoy putting programs together. And like I've just mentioned, right now we have a trail project that we're doing. I've got the money funded through NDOT to do that project, and it will take a long time. It won't be done until like 2019 or 2020, but we've got that put together. the flooding situation. We've got that plan. We had to apply for a grant to get the money to do the plan. Well, we've got that plan in place now. And in the morning, we're going to meet and discuss how we're going to fund it and finance it and get it completed. And that will also be a long-term project, not as long as the trail, but it will be a long-term project that's going to run well over $3 million to do. But those are the kind of things that I like to do. I enjoy putting things like that together.
We recently had elections. How do you think the newly elected officials will affect your position as mayor?
Well, yeah, they will. It depends on what the legislature does. It depends on how they do with the tax structuring and how they funnel the money back down to us. As you guys probably don't realize, but the 2 years before I became mayor, they put on tax caps on the property taxes, and that cost the city about $300,000 a year that we lost. And when that happened, we had to lay off policemen and firemen. So anyway, we all the mayors around the state, and there's 122 of us, we keep hoping that the legislature will give us some revenues back, that we'll get some money flowing back into the communities so we can have more police and more firemen, and that we can do our streets, blacktop our streets, and do the things that need to be done.
As the mayor of our city, how would you like to represent the citizens of Linton?
How would I like to represent them? Well, I hope in an honest and respectful manner. I hope I can do what they want me to do, but some of the things they want are impossible to do. I mean, you do what you can do for them, because that's what elected officials are for. We're here to serve the people, the public, and we try to do that. We try to work with them, and my door's always open. Like right before you boys come in, you saw that gentleman come in. He just walked up to the window and came back and had a concern. We try to take care of those things.
How has being the mayor of Linton changed you?
How's it? I don't know. I hope it hasn't changed me. I really don't know. I don't think it's changed me, because for 47 years I was right over there in that building as a dry cleaner. I worked right here for 47 years, so I've been in this area and involved in the community for 50 years. So,
As a child, did you ever have the desire to become the mayor of Linton?
no, no, I did not. I had no desire to be involved in politics as a young person, but I have always been involved in the community. I've always been back years ago they had the JCs. I was involved in the JCs. I was involved in the Chamber of Commerce. I've been involved in the Phil Harris program that we had here for 31 years. I was very involved in that, but I've been involved in the community, giving back all my life. I mean, and like I say, I've been in business for 47 years, so I've always been involved in the community.
Do you remember anything about the mayors while you were growing up?
Anything about the mayors? Yes. The other mayors? Yes. I knew Bob Walters when he was mayor. I knew Bob very well. I knew Pat Turner when Pat was mayor, Pat O'Hearn, Slim Risher, Jimmy K. Wright. I worked some with Jim on the projects here in the community. But yeah, I've known, and Tom Jones when he was the mayor before he passed away. So yeah, I've known a lot of the mayors.
What is your proudest accomplishment as the mayor of Linton?
Oh, I don't know. That I'm really the proudest of. That's a tough question, because we've accomplished a lot of things in all these different projects that we just talked about. But I think getting the people to work together and the work that we've done out at the park, we got the park going. It's really up and moving. The Main Street program that we've got, but all these things I feel our accomplishments are. I don't consider any one bigger than another.
After you were done being the mayor, how would you like to be remembered in Linton's history?
Well, that I done a good job. That I did good job, a respectable job, and that I made improvements to the community.
This has been Jonathan Hayden and Alec Roach with Linton-Stockton Student Press, and we would like to thank Mayor Wilkes for speaking with us today.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you young people coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.